Hey there, YouTube family. This is Josh with Stocks with Josh, and this is the Small Account Challenge update. So we're going to go over the plan, break it down for what you guys can expect and how we're going to proceed. So earlier this week, a good friend of mine of 20 years called me and said, "Hey Josh, I saw your video. I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready for the Small Account Challenge." He said, I'm super excited about this. I was like, great. So you got your MooMoo downloaded and funded? He's like, oh, no, I was just going to do this in my Fidelity. And I'm like, brother, you're missing the whole point. I want to start with a clean slate with you, right? This is about getting into the process. And so if you own stock and we're doing a small account challenge and your stock goes down, it's going to obscure the fact that we might be up. And if you own some of the stocks that we intend to trade, you might be influenced to sell. Hey, Josh thinks that AMC is going to hit a wall at $22. So you know what? I'm just going to sell everything and dump it now. I don't want you to do that. The point of this is to define the process, right? We want to just have a clean slate to begin and take $100 to $200. Okay, so what are we going to be trading? Is this the AMC small account challenge? No. Because we may not always have a setup or a trade. As I've said in earlier videos, I'm all about being picky and patient. And so if there's not a trade in AMC that I can clearly see that I think is worth our risk, then we might find ourselves waiting too long. So we're going to open it up to different stocks, whichever opportunity we see is the best. And if that's AMC, well, then we're going to take a position in AMC. What is the goal? The goal is to go from $100 to $200. And we will assess it after we've accomplished that. We will assess to see where we'll go from there. Now, we are going to be considering adding funds. If we get into, we are in a bearish market. And so if the market goes sideways on us or south on us and we need to add funds, we will do that, but only up to an additional $200. If we were to start at $100 and our trade went south, then we really shouldn't put all of it in at one time. We would want to break that up into multiple trades. I think that's going to slow us down a bit much. I think that the challenge is modest enough. So if we end up needing to add funds, then we will do it incrementally over time. So if we add funds from $100 to $200, then the challenge will become a challenge from $200 to $400. If we add funds from $100 to $300, then the challenge will become from $300 to $600. But we'll cap it there, and no matter what happens, we'll work with that position forward to grow it to meet our goal. Why are we doing this? This is entirely about trying to build your guys' confidence in your trading. We need to focus on the process. You're going to hear me say it a lot, process over profits. And you say, well, hey, you're telling me that the main goal isn't money? The main goal is money, all right? Because once you have built up your confidence in your trading, you can scale it. If you proved to yourself that you could grow money with the magic money printing machine, which is Wall Street, it would change your life. You would invest, you would find money to invest, you would forego luxuries, you would forego expensive phones, you would downscale vacations, and you would invest more. Now, I'm at the point where I have proven to myself that it is worth my time investing. And at this point, my biggest goal is actually confluence. I'm not trying to build my confidence in investing, I'm trying to have confluence. Now, the difference between confidence and confluence is that in confluence, you're part of a community in which you're drawing on other people's skill and knowledge. And you see me and Larry do that all the time. We have different complementary skill sets. He's a fundamental trader. I'm a technical trader. And the two of us, we get together, we have confluence. So there are stages to this. But a lot of you might be in that stage of just trying to gain confidence and ask yourself, is this even worth it? Another reason why I specifically chose MooMoo is that it is, I believe, one of the few retail trading applications and exchanges that can allow you to short stock. And I'm getting ready to prepare you guys for the coming recession. Now, you're going to have your long-term million-dollar cup of coffee trades that you're going to stick with, right? But when we get near to the beginning of this coming recession, which I think may be in the middle of next year, might be a little bit later, near the end of next year, Everybody who does not have a larger repertoire of skills and knowledge in trading is very likely, a lot of them are going to walk away from the market because they're going to get frustrated. They're going to lose their confidence, and they're just going to take a step back, right? But if you guys can walk with me on this journey, MooMoo will allow you to short stocks. I'm going to do a separate video specifically on that functionality. Another reason why I've chosen MooMoo in particular is that they allow trailing stop losses, which is going to be extremely important to our trades because we are trading as essentially as a group, and you guys will be relying on me to feed you information. I need to know that your trades are safe if you don't get that information. So if it goes south and we have a trailing stop loss or a trailing profit in, then our trades will still be safe. So we're going to build this with our core disciplines that we've learned over time. When will we get the updates? So we're going to do an update on how the challenge is going every Monday. And we are also going to provide all of the trades in the community tab on my page. And a lot of you might not have even known that there was a community tab. This is an area in your YouTube. In years gone by, as I've been on YouTube for years, I never knew that there was this functionality, but there is a tab. I'm going to take you guys to it and show it to you. So here on my page, you see under my banner, my picture, Stocks with Josh, and you've got home, videos, playlists, and community. This is where you're going to see updates on your phone. We are going to post every single trade is going to be found there. So if you guys are getting this video later and you want to try to tag along with us, then you're going to find the history of our trades right there. We're going to provide you I'm going to provide you every bit of information that you need there, as well as I'm going to put out some surveys and ask you if you're understanding some of the things we're doing, and I'm going to get valuable feedback that I need. So all the trades will be in the community tab, and we're going to do updates on Monday. So what is the bigger goal here? The bigger goal, as I said earlier, is to teach you the core disciplines that I've learned over the years of my trading. If the trade goes south, how do we get out of it? If the trade is profitable, how do we decide where to take profits? Trust me when I tell you that that is going to be some of the most valuable part of this journey. The gain from 100 to 200 is not the win here. The gaining an understanding of your core disciplines is the win. I'm going to challenge all of you guys to grab a journal or whatever method that you guys like and write down the disciplines that I highlight to you through this journey of why we did what we did to move our trades forward. So I just want to remind you that I am not your financial advisor. In the comment section, it's very likely that we're going to get a lot of spammers. I will never contact you and ask you for money. You're going to find all the information that you need from me in the community tab. And ultimately, all of this is going to move to a Discord. If we're going to work on this, and then we're going to eventually translate it there. There are so many scammers and spammers out there that everything that we do has to be super protected. And there has to be a way in which we can communicate and share our knowledge that is entirely safe. And that's the way that I think it will ultimately work out. So I want a real call to action here. I'd like all of you guys to put in the comments section when you get your account, when you get it funded, please let me know. If you're not able to, let me know. I know there's a lot of international people that are wanting to follow along. I can't advise you, but you can always use a VPN to open up a MooMoo account. Again, I want you guys to give me some feedback in the comments section, and I'm excited about being part of this financial journey of yours. So one last thing. A lot of you have opened up your MooMoo accounts, but have yet to fund them. Let's go ahead and put $100 into your account because there's a limited time offer of getting up to $3,500. Hey, if any of you guys get a big chunk of change from MooMoo, hey, let me know in the comment section. We'll just declare you the winner of the Small Account Challenge. All right, hey, thanks for joining me. Please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and I look forward to the next video.